Hi everyone, my name is Carlton Herbert, and this is the research and drawings I put together for Module 2.1 for community values. The main categories I want to focus on from the research were these ones here: economic factors, sustainability, energy independence, transportation and mobility, recreational spaces, and conservation and heritage. Those are the ones that I felt had the biggest importance to the residents of the area. So, from the economic factors, some of the important things there are obviously keeping things really low for the median incomes, and then also anything we can do to bring in more business opportunities to the area, and also offering a variety of options for that low to middle income range. For sustainable energy independent, I wanted to look at possibly doing maybe some hydroelectric opportunities with the LA River improvements that they're doing. Also, anything with solar and lots of natural light, and then also looking at a community garden as well to offer things like natural compost and recyclability. So, also another category here is transportation and mobility. I think public transit is going to be a very important thing for the residents of the area, and also integrating the streets well with the surrounding community streets that already exist. Also safety at school public bus stops, and then integrating with those bridges and infrastructure as much as possible. As also recreational spaces, anything we can do to put either add in parks and playgrounds, or maybe work on shade structures, outdoor gathering spaces, that kind of thing. Conservation and heritage. So there's just strong classical, Hispanic, Latino roots in the area, so I wanted to try to do those kind of architectural styles in the future. And then also, I noticed there was a whole bunch of graffiti in the area. Might be kind of cool to tie back to that a little bit in some of the design, and then also just repurposing and reusing things where we can. Some additional values and characteristics. Like I mentioned, there's a strong Latino cultural heritage there, and then also there's a lot of social issues that people have taken a stand for. I think that it's a good temperate climate, so they have lots of opportunities there, and then also some of these other things I listed. So these are the households that I wanted to design for. I think that the majority of them would do well with an affordable or supportive housing kind of setup, and then also the kind of perimeter block setup, or maybe mixed in with some row houses as well. But for the most part, we're probably working with low income and mid income kind of households. The first one there, I've got father, mother, 1 to 2 kids, and a grandmother that lives with them as well. There's lots of concerns I have listed for each of the various households as well. Some of those being the mix of shared private spaces, accessibility, and then obviously indoor and outdoor, and then any households with children will have different concerns in that regard. Household 2 here would be a father who works construction away from home, and a mother who's a caretaker for 2 to 3 young children. This household 3 would be maybe a group of friends or roommates, either going to school or just working in the area, kind of a multi-bedroom unit, mixed housing kind of opportunity there. Household 4 would be a single mother who has to work away from her children, so any kind of integrated childcare or opportunities to work nearby would be great for that setup. And then household 5 was maybe a young or a middle-aged couple who are both working either in office or home, kind of a mix, and then ideally being commuters to downtown. So this is the floor plan I came up with for household 1. The layout has a couple of bedrooms in there, a couple of bathrooms, and then lots of big open space for accessibility concerns, and then also for space for children inside. And there's a section of it there. A little 2 floor plan, a couple bedrooms for children, and then master setup there for the adults, and then a little bit smaller of a setup of a unit, just so that there'd be less cost there. Here's another one in the household 3. Also kind of smaller unit, trying to save on space there and save on cost, and just kind of a multi-bedroom sort of setup there. And then household 4, this one here has plenty of space for a couple kids, and then an adult as well, and then kind of just the shared single bathroom kind of setup, and then kind of the mid-range for the space. And then household 5 here, a little bit bigger, with more just a master setup with an office, and then a big open kitchen living kind of area there. And all of the units have some kind of patio, open space, garden space on the exterior, and that will be developed further in future renditions. This is the diagram I came up with just to kind of tie together all the households, just to see what would be some of the main concerns between them. And from what I could gather, anything we could do to add amenities in the area would be great. So looking at some mixed use opportunities to bring in more business and amenities to the local area. Public transit will likely be a big issue. So anything we do to connect to that existing infrastructure and the bridges. And then also the next couple ones involved private and shared spaces, spaces for children, and then a connection to nature. The remaining issues only dealt with a couple of households or single household, but they would still be good goals to try and improve on there. And so thanks for taking a look.